So welcome back to everyone. And today we are going to see what is web scripting. Okay. So and today's class will make some HTML codes. Then we will scrap some HTML tags from what we have developed using HTML. Okay. Then like these process or will done in Python script. Okay, so that is web scraping. We can scrap whatever we want. We can scrap from any websites. Okay, so but we have to give the request. Okay, we want to get a permission from the web page provider. Okay, so after that we can easily scrap their contents and images and videos and musics also. Okay, so let's see how to do that. I think we have already discussed. I'll start from scratch. Okay. Yeah. So web scraping is a general term for techniques involving automating the gathering of data from another website or which website you want. You can scrap the data automatically. Okay, so in this section we will learn how to use Python to conduct web scraping tasks such as downloading images or informations of websites in order to web scrap with Python. Okay, so we need to understand the basic concepts of how a website works, right? So I think many of them, most of them will know or what is websites, what is back end and front end. Okay, so I'll give some introduction. Okay, so the back end is a data processing side and front end is your graphical view. That's all. Okay, so in backend functions we use SQLs. We use databases like SQL and MongoDB, SQLite, MySQL. Okay, such kind of uh, databases and server software we are using to store and fetch the data. Okay, the query is using to what data format you want. You can grab your data from your website, sorry, your database. Okay, the query language is using to get your formatted data, right? And the next backend program. What is backend program? We have PHP, Java, and .NET, and also Python. Those are backend programming, and these programs converted your data into processing format. Okay, it fetches the data and feed it into your HTML pages. Okay, and come with front end. So front end is using to animate your page, and you can change your looks, like in this screen the Hope Foundation and Python logo and web scraping, these kind of fonts and colors and backgrounds. Okay, so it's like a GUI. Okay, you can make your web page what format you want by using HTML, right? And this is the front end, back end, and database. Okay, so web scraping with Python, and it scraps the entire HTML code for a page into your Python script. We can scrap entire HTML codes. Okay, and also we can scrap particular tags. Like you can see here, this is the basic HTML code, right? Doc type HTML and HTML head, title, and body, right? See, in the body we are feeding the body content, and a title is using to, like, and here you can oh, just a minute, I'll share the screen. Yeah, and this is your title. Okay, this is your title. You can grab the title page. This is your page title, and uh, these are your paragraphs, and this is your body. Okay, this is your body, and this is your title, right? So you can use your tags, like if you want to grab the need resource on using Joom this line, you can simply use that what tag they have mentioned or they have published. I think this line has h2, I think so, heading 2. Okay, you can give h2 into your Python code. You can easily grab this title, right? Okay, so you can see here, so need resources on using Joom. Okay, so you can use the class title class. You can also use the class name and grab the line. Okay, so you can grab the line. Okay, so now you can see here the title has changed, right? So you this is temporary. Okay, so you can edit this page in your browser. Okay, so you can't these editings will not save, right? So okay, this is temporary, and you can uh, check each classes they used and each div classes they have called. Okay, you can simply check, like, okay, so the name has changed, right? Okay, this will not affect in original page. Okay, so this is temporary, and you can this inspect is using to check your div classes, and div means, so many of them already know that, right? So div means that is a class. Okay, so I'll explain in upcoming classes what is div and what is class, what is input. Okay, so and that's all. You can call these tags, and you can get the text separately by using your Python code. Okay, so let's check. So we have some rules for scrapping the websites. Okay, so we'll see rules of web scrapping and limitations of web scrapping and basic HTML and CSS. Okay, So what are the rules we should follow? Okay, what are the rules we should follow here? Always be respectful and try to get permission to scrap, right? You have to get a permission from that responsible person or responsible web page before you started to scrap your uh, before started your scrapping. Okay, so do not bombard a website with scrapping request. So do not uh, give continue again and again. Okay, repeated request. Okay, so uh, either it may be chances to block your IP. You can't access the website one more time if they are blocked your IP. Okay, so otherwise your IP address may be blocked. Say so before be aware that website change often meaning your code could go from working right to totally broken from one day to the next. So pretty much every web scraping project of interest is a unique and custom job. So try your best to generalize the skills learned here, right? And limitations. In general, every website is unique, right? So which means every web scraping script is unique. So you have to change slightly your code, okay? And so this is the structure. So main front end components: HTML, CSS, JS. Okay, so HTML and CSS for font and coloring, and JS for uh, like graphics. That's all. Okay, and these are the code format. Okay, so HTML will look like the format. Okay, and CSS will look like this, and JS will look like this. Okay, so JS is not don't worry about that, and it's similar to your dictionary. So you can see here, and if you go with your Python dictionary, you are using the same syntax, right? So you have to give open and close curly braces, and after that you have to mention your key, right? Then you have to give colon and the value, and here the same, right? Same key value pairs, but the key difference is here you will not using a single quotes for your key values. That is the difference. Then you have to use colon. That's all, and it's pretty much look like your dictionary, your Python dictionary. That's all. Okay, and then next. So HTML is used to create the basic structure and content of a website, right? CSS is used for the design and style of a web page, where elements are placed and how it works, how it looks, sorry. And JavaScript is used to define the interactive elements. Interactive elements was message boxes and dynamic web pages. Okay, so JavaScript used for that. And so for effective basic web scraping, we only need to have a basic understanding of HTML and CSS. And HTML for your content side and CSS for your content looks. Okay, CSS is using to your, you can change your font style, and you can change your font color, size, and backgrounds, backdrops. Okay, so Python can view these HTML and CSS elements programmably. Okay, so, and then extract information from the website. Okay, so first I'll create some basic HTML. Okay, so I'll show the title and the headings and on simple paragraph. Okay, so then I'll give some color changes for that. After that, we'll do some scrapping for our own creation, then we'll go with another website. Okay, so let's start. Here I'm using Atom text editor, right? So, and it helps to you can create your projects here. Okay, so you can create your projects here like these kind of folders. Okay, so you can create these kind of folders like, and you can also combine 2 or 3 programmable sheets here. Okay, and please install Atom text editor to your systems. Okay, and this is very much easier to develop your project. Okay, so here we need to create one new file. So for creating a new file, just give or file new file, that's all. Okay, so first you have to save your file. So before you started your coding, you have to save your file with extension. So you can also use your Python codes here. You can also use your Python codes here, and before that you have to save your file. Okay, here I'm going to save my HTML file. Okay, that is my HTML file, and I'm going to give like batch 430.html. That is the extension of HTML pages. Okay, so just give enter. So now the file has saved, right? So next, so Atom text editor giving lots of features. Okay, so you can okay. So let's start. And so Atom text editor. So we have some features, right? So uh, it can automatically feed your data or tags. Okay, so if you want to type a basic HTML code, okay, in basic HTML code we need to give HTML doc type and metadata, and after the title, then body, and these are the basic HTML tags. Okay, so if you don't know, don't worry. Okay, so just open your Atom text editor and open your file and save as a with .html extension. Then after that, just type html. Okay, so you are going to create feed some data, or you are going to create a HTML file. Okay, so after typing your HTML, just you can see the drop down window, that is HTML, it shows something, right? So then hit enter. So now you can get your basic HTML format. Okay, so if you don't know about these format. So the Adam text editor is easily feed these data. Okay, just type HTML and give enter. That's all. Your basic HTML tags has created, right? So, and this is your head, and here you can give your page title. Okay, so this is your open tag and this is your closed. So without backslash, that is open tag, and with backslash is closed tag. Okay, so your title tag starts from here and ends with here. So what content you have given the between starting and ending title tags, that will show in your page title. Okay, so let's check. So here I'm going to give batch for, wait a minute, batch 4.30 p.m. Okay, so here I have given batch 4:30 p.m. That is my title. So I'm going to save this with a help of Control S, and after that, so you can find your file here, that is batch 4:30 p.m. and click your file. Just right click and copy full path. Okay, so or you can use Control Shift C for copying the file path. Okay, just copy the file path and go to your browser, open new window, sorry, new tab, and paste here. So I'll minimize the screen. Now you can see better. Okay, so I have pasted my file here, right? So I'm gonna hit enter. So this is your body content. We don't give any values here. Okay, so we did not give any values here, right? So that's why it looks blank. And you can see here, so we have given title batch 4:30 p.m. that is shown in your page, right? Okay, next, and if you want add some text in here, and this is your body. Okay, this is your body, and if you want to give some content here, you have to give the entire content you want to show in here, and you have to give in your body, right? So let's check this, and we have h1 to h6 heading formats. Okay, so that depends on height variations, right? So let's check. First, simply type h. The Adam text editor will show what are the tags will available regarding to your alphabets or what you have typed here. I have given H, and it will show H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, and H6, then head, header, H3 group. Okay, so here we have to give H1 to H3 tags. Okay, so I'm going to just give enter. So now you can see here the H1 tag. Okay, so if you want to print your title or what text you want to print in H1 title, you have to give the between open and close tag. That's all. Okay, the H1 without backslash is open or a starting tag, or the H1 with backslash, that is closing tag. Okay, so you can pass what text you want, you can pass here. So I'm going to pass Hope Foundation. Okay, so I'm going to save this, Control S, and so I'm going to refresh the page. So now you can see here, so the Hope Foundation has showed here, right? So I'm going to give some H1 to H2, H2, H6, H. Okay, second one is H2, and here I'm going to give same Hope Foundation. So I'm going to copy this. Okay, so I'm going to save this. Now you can see the difference. Okay, so the font size has changed, right? This is H1 and this one is H2. So let's see H3, and just see if F5 font size is reducing, right? And H4, and H5, and these are the different headings types. Okay, so we have totally 6 heading font sizes, right? Okay, these are the font size which we have done in our HTML page. Okay, so this is H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, and H6. And so we have paragraph tag, that is P, and the tag is used to using to you can feed your paragraphs here. You can feed your paragraphs here. So Atom Texter is editor. So it has one paragraph. Okay. So for checking our paragraph tags. Okay. So you can use that paragraph also if you want to give any editing purpose. You can use that paragraph. Okay, so the I'm going to give P for paragraph tag. Just hit enter, and after that here you can pass your paragraph. Okay, so here I'm going to give lorem. Okay, so the lorem is the paragraph the Atom text editor uh, has. Okay, so just give enter, so you can see here the entire paragraph. Okay, and this paragraph for only the practicing purpose. Okay, so just type lorem and hit enter. You can the Atom text editor will automatically feed the data. Okay, so this is your example paragraph. So just for practical purpose, if you want to change, you can change here. Okay, so I'm gonna save this. So I'm going to refresh my page. So now you can see your paragraph here. Okay, so if you want to add some more, so you have to pass your paragraph uh, between the p tag. Okay, so I'm going to give one more lorem. So I'm going to save this. So now you can see here, right? And after that, so if you want to add one more paragraph, you can add here. Just give P and enter, then lorem, save, and see here the one more paragraph has added. Okay, so these all are your basic HTML tags, right? Do you have any doubts?
Sir, we have given the headings, no, sir. It could be in the center, sorry, in the side itself, or else it can be placed in the middle, like in the center of the page.
You can place your headings what place you want or what margin you want. You can place it. So you have to use CSS for that.
Okay, sir.
So we'll see in our upcoming classes how to use CSS, right? And this is for your web server introduction class, right?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so now you can understand what is HTML and what are the tags, what are the basic tags are there, right? And so let's see how to scrap. So here I'm gonna open my Anaconda. So we need to install some packages for doing web scraping. We have to install some packages. Okay. So first we need to install a request. Okay. So I'm going to open CMD and pip install. So that's the same command which we have done in our previous installation, like PyCharm, sorry, PyExcel installation and PyODC installation, right? So we have did the same installation process. Here also we have to use pip install. What package you want, you can give here, right? So pip install request. Okay, so just give enter. Okay, so I have already installed. Okay, and the command shows me to upgrade my pip, so I'm going to copy this. I'm going to paste here, just give enter. Okay, so just copy and paste this command. Okay, so which shown in your system. So in case the pip asks for updation and it shows this command, you can copy and paste here. That's all. So now pip has updated, right? So and on my package you have to install, and that is BS4, and this the BS4 means beautiful soap, and this package is used to separate your tags. Okay, so separate your tags. I'm going to install BS4. Okay, so I have already installed this. That's why it shows like requirement already satisfied, right? So let's see. Okay, first you have to import your request module. Okay, so request, done. Then after that I'm going to create uh, a variable and request dot get, and here you can paste your URL. Okay, so I'm going to paste my this link as a URL. Then I'm going to run this. So it shows like invalid schema and gives error because, and this is not a URL, right? This is the file path. Okay, so I'm going to give some Wikipedia URL here, Wikipedia. Okay, so I'm going to copy this URL and paste here. Then I'm going to run this. Okay, so now we don't get any errors, right? So now we have sent the request and we have get the entire code in this page. Okay, so let's see the code, and here I'm going to give result. Okay, that is my variable which I have used here to grab entire HTML data from the Wikipedia page. Okay, so just type result dot text. So I'm going to run this. So you can see here it grabs entire HTML data, right? These are the HTML data from the Wikipedia page. So now we have get entire data from Wikipedia page, right? So if you want to grab the data separately, you have to use beautiful soap package. You have to use beautiful soap package. Okay, so I'm gonna use beautiful soap. By doing that, you have to import first bs4, right? So now we have imported. Then after that, so I'm going to create soup as a variable. Then bs4 dot beautiful soap dot tab. Okay, see here you have to use beautiful soap, and then now you can pass this result dot text into here. Result dot text. Oh, result dot text and comma. So what format you want to convert, you can give here. So I'm gonna convert HTML or XML format. Okay, I'm gonna run this. Then now check soup. So you can now you can see clearly, right? So comparing to this format, right? So and it like bulbs collapsing, right? And comparing to that, and this one is pretty much easier, right? So you can find what is that Wikipedia, and the Wikipedia is a free online encyclopedia. You can grab, right? Then next, if you want to print the particular tag, if you want to print a title tag, or if you want to print a link, or if you want to print some textures here, so you can. So let's see how to do that. So then soup, that is the variable which we have defined here, right? So soup dot select. Okay, so dot select. After that you have to use title. Okay, so what tag you want, you can give here. That's all. I'm gonna craft the title tag. Okay, so you get that right. So the title tag is Wikipedia. So I'll show here. Okay, so the title tag is Wikipedia, right? Title tag is Wikipedia, and we have scrap the title. Okay, the title tag, right? So now I'll check what is the type. What is the type of, and you can see here that is BS4 element result set. So first I'll explain the entire code. First we are going to give the request to the uh, website, and after that we are making the request and get the page details from that website. Okay, so and then next, so here I have imported BS4 so for segregation purpose, and the soap, here I have created the variable and passing the beautiful soap. Then I'm going to convert that language into HTML. Then I check this. So now we get the HTML code, right? Then after that, so I'm going to pick some particular data from the entire HTML code, right? And this is web scraping. Okay, so do you have any doubts? And this is a basic, and we'll see some couple of examples tomorrow, right? Okay. Do you have any doubts for these steps?
No, sir.
Okay. And thank you all. We'll meet tomorrow with new example.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.